Hi guys, welcome to the video. And today's video I'll be telling you guys about this dream I had. Yeah, the reason I'm telling you this dream because I just find it like kind of like, whoa, what was that? Like, how did I have this dream? But it happened on July 25th, 2025. And
Warning, this meant for older audience 15 and older. There is curse words and might be spooky for younger audience. So if you're under the age of 15, please watch one of my other videos.
The beginning. So I woke up like any other day. I ate some off-brand waffles with some melted butter, and I did what I normally do, and watched some YouTube videos, and watched some movies, played with Strasper, my guinea pig Gus, and my newest member, my Fisher Parrot Asteroid. It was just like a day to day. But here's the look of them. But so then 4:30 p.m. rolled around. My father came home from work. So after hanging out with my father, a few hours has passed, and before I know it, it was 9:30 p.m. So then I went to say goodnight to my father. Then I headed to my room and went to bed. Then fell asleep soon after. It just hit at 12 a.m. when I woke up and got thirsty, so I walked quietly to the office and grabbed my cup. Then I headed to the kitchen, and then from the water filter, filled my cup up with water. As I was drinking water from my cup, it was a yellow cup. After I finished drinking my water, I walked into the kitchen and put my cup into the sink. But then I looked in the back door, then I see this is going to sound like a typical, every horror movie. I was going to throw that out there. But I seen this shadow figure in between the trees. So then I'm like, what the fuck? I just see in between the trees. It was a figure that was like a 7-foot dude that had no color at all. It was just a black figure, has no hair, no eye, no nose, no mouth, and it was just standing there in between the trees. I don't remember how I got the flashlight, but when I went to the kitchen to get to the back door, as I was walking through the back door onto the porch, then with the flashlight, I was shining a flashlight through the trees. Then I was shining the flashlight at the shadow figure, then it vanished. So then I started calling the thing in the forest, the figure. As the figure vanished, I was just like, what the hell is happening? Is what I am seeing even true, or am I just drowsy? So I don't know, it was 1:30 a.m. As I was heading back to my room, I seen the figure in front of my window, and I still had the flashlight. As I was shining the flashlight at the figure, I stopped and turned the flashlight off. Why I turned off the flashlight I have no clue. But I went to my cousin's room. Let's call him Jackson. But one thing you need to know about Jackson is that he stays up all night and sleeps through the day. I asked Jackson to come to my room, and he reluctantly agreed. As we were walking down the hallway, Jackson just asked, hey, why do you want me to go to your room? I didn't say anything. I just want to show the figure. As we were walking into the room, the figure was still behind my window, and I started to say, hey, do you see that thing in the damn window right there? Jackson said, no, I didn't see it. I just see trees. It's the same view as always. As Jackson began walking back to his room, I started to think, am I going crazy? I started wondering, what am I even seeing? What am I even seeing real? So I turned on my flashlight and pointed it to the figure, and again, it vanished. Soon after, I went to the kitchen again. The figure appeared hiding behind the tree, so I didn't notice. But I started getting that feeling that someone was out there watching me. So I just ignored that feeling and watched the video or two, because I couldn't go back to sleep, I guess. Searched again, so I grabbed my yellow cup from the sink and rinsed it out. Then I went to the water filter and pumped some water into my cup. I checked at the back door because I still had that feeling that I was being watched. As I went to check, the figure was right there, 2 feet away from the back door. Then I realized to make the figure go away, I just had to flash it with the flashlight. And just like I said, it vanished again. A few hours went by. I was watching videos in the meantime. So as I know it, it was 5:30 a.m. Then I got the feeling of being watched, so I walked it around the house. I checked at the back door, my window in my room, and I got nothing. Then I checked at the front door, and what you guys need to know that the back door and the front door, they're both see-through. The back door is a screen door, and then the front door is made of glass. So they were both see-through. So now we got that out of the way. But but our front door, but by seeing the figure, it was in between the trees in the front, outside of the front door. So I started freaking the fuck out, like, why am I seeing this thing? But I turned on my flashlight back on and pointed again, it vanished. So I got myself calmed down, and then soon after it hit at 6 a.m. I went back to my bed, and soon after I fell asleep. But, yeah, that's the dream. It goes on for 5 nights, but I'm just telling for night 1, and I will do another video on it in a little bit. But next week's video is gonna be Total Drama Island, because that's what you guys voted for. Pop that up on the screen. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget I post every Friday. But until the next one, bye guys!